tuna. So cringe. She's been doing it for years. No, the hell she is not. Jesus, these people can never get their own like style. People are always copying me. It's so weird and cringy. They never get their own style. What the fuck? What you doing for you? No, the hell she is not. Just weird. Do I offer same day? This is a live reading, honey. So if you send for your reading right now, you will get a reading done right now on live while I'm talking to you, just like I'm talking to you. Do I offer same day? This is a live reading. That's the whole purpose of this live. It is by donation. Okay, so those who donate $20 or more get to choose their own deck. There is not a specific price. It's a donation reading. All right. But it's just the more you donate, the more information and question that you get to ask. So if you, like I said, if you send money now, you get your reading done right now. There is no wait. I don't sit to him like it must stop. What? Why are you looking at me? Shay. Okay. Okay. Shay. Let's. Ooh, hold on. Okay, so I got Shay and then I got Arshawn after. Okay, so Shay's came in before yours, Arshawn. Welcome back, Arshawn, by the way. Remember, y'all, $20 or more get to choose your own deck. All right, there's no specific amount for a reading to get a reading from me, but just understand the more you donate, the more detail you get. Especially if you have multiple questions, the more questions I would be willing to answer. Okay, so all right. Oh, how much you donated, Shay? Okay, so you donated 20. Go ahead and choose which deck you want, 1, 2, or 3. You could say the Star, the Sun, or the Eight of Wands. And Arshan, which deck did you want for your reading? The Star, the Sun, or the Eight of Wands? Okay, so you're going to do the middle deck. All right, Shay, I'm just waiting on your selection. Two or three, you can't decide. Just choose whichever one you feel drawn to, or whichever card you feel you resonate with right now. Number 2. Okay, so you're both getting deck 2. All right. Go ahead with your question. Stay here after hours. I know you don't wanna leave. I wanna know what Jay, the Sagittarius, feel about. He's an ex and claimed he wanted to be on a pause and didn't want to talk to anyone more. Okay, so he basically like wanted a break. What's your sign? Are you a Libra? What's your sign? Because that can't decide. Focus on himself. After I bring it to him, he's entertaining someone else. And I sent him proof of me find out. And I told him good luck to him. Oh, I'm pretty sure you did say more. Yeah, anybody who tells you that they want a break or some shit like that, guys, that's a scam. Okay? Never fall for that kind of scam. When they want a break, they basically want to put you on the shelf, you know, while they go fuck with other people or whatever the case may be. That's almost always a scam. And I did a Gemini reading that was talking about some freak lying or something like that. So, yeah. It looks like that, you know, came true. All right, so let's see. Jay, what does Jay think about Shay's messages that she sent him about her finding out that he has a third party? How does Jay feel about the messages that Shay sent him? Yeah, girl. He feels like he wants to Knight of Wands is unfortunately, you know, the player card. So I do feel like he's in an energy to where he is playing. And I do feel like there's an urgency that he has to him. Did you block him or not? Because now you have the Three of Swords reversed and the Ten of Swords. So he knows that he hurt you. And I feel like, to be honest with you, he's probably been playing in your face. Okay? Because the Ten of Swords reversed would indicate some kind of cycle that you've been in with him. So this is probably not the first time that you know, or maybe you don't know about, that he's been playing around with you. Okay? Yeah, he feels an urgency to kind of like come back in here, but I feel like he's coming back in impulsively and sexually charged. Okay, he's not coming back in seriously or anything. He could be feeling impulsive. He could be feeling, you know, upset. The Knight of Wands is fire, so maybe someone who's a little heated or mad. Um, but I mean, why is he mad? Five of Wands. You see, look, this puppet is kicking the other one's ass. So yeah, he could be feeling some kind of way, obviously. But it may just be all out of jealousy, you know, and that's about it. But it's not. He don't really give a fuck if that's all he's doing, right? Playing in your face, all right. I feel like he honestly wanted to keep you around or something like that. He wanted to at least keep you around. And, you know, the fact that he can't have his cake and to eat it too, that could be what's pissing him off. All right. Does he know where you live at? Because I don't know why something... Does he know where you live or... Because this Knight of Wands is concerning me. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Eight of Wands. Oh my God. Girl, I just want to know, does he know where you live or where you work? Okay? Because I feel like he really could pop up. You don't think he's bold enough? Okay. Okay. Okay, well, we think a lot of things, but from what the cards are saying and predicting, yes, he could. He could very well do that. The Knight of Wands is very bold. He's impulsive. He doesn't really think about things before he does it. He's just purely going off of adrenaline. So, yeah, he could show up. Because bottom of the deck, we also have the Eight of Wands, which is a card of travel, okay? Which is a card of taking a flight, taking a car, taking a train. I don't care what it is, but it's a card of movement. So, and the Three of Wands would say that he's already planning this, okay? He could be thinking about just popping up and showing up. And I'm getting the time frame of 3 days. It could be this weekend, up until maybe 8 or 9 days. But he could show up, okay? So when he does, you come back and you talk to me and you tell me if he wasn't bold enough to show up. Okay? Yeah, he got caught, but you know, it's people do that. People who like to play and want to be able to have their cake and to eat it too. He doesn't want to lose his supply, you know, whether he was getting sex out of it or validation from you, whatever it is. It probably fucked up his ego and now he's hitting you up. Okay, but just understand it's all BS. And the reason why he's coming back is not because he truly cares. It's just because he wants to have his way. That's it. That's it. That's it. So, like I said, don't be surprised if he pops up this weekend. All right. I mean, you blocked him and he is a Sagittarius. I don't know why you would think he wouldn't be bold. I think Sagittarius is a #1 sign that would pop up on someone. I mean, why would they not? Yeah. He's not going to have... Okay. Well, bottom of the deck, to top it all off for you here, honey, you got the Chariot. So this is a car. It doesn't look like a typical car in the tarot, but this is a vehicle. And you see how he's on the horse and he's coming, and that's your house right here, honey. This freak is coming. He might come to your house, honey. Okay? He might come to your house. Mark my words. Did you have any other questions about him or it or this? That's your house in the background. He probably has your address in Google Maps or Apple Maps while we speak. Okay. I mean, if he can't reach you, what else you think he gonna do? And I know people who have Sagittariuses as their ex, they typically say that they usually act crazy after the breakup. So yeah, that's what I've heard. So I wouldn't put it past him at all. Arshawn, you can go ahead and type your questions. Okay, Offset. Offset is a Sag. And to this day, he never leave Cardi alone, honey. They just I don't know. They just don't leave their ex alone for some reason. He wants the goodies, girl. He's going to say open sesame. He's going to come at you very strong. He may be very hot and bothered and, you know what I'm saying, charming. And he's going to move in very quick, okay? So if I feel like he may not give you much of a chance to ask him anything. Like, I feel like he's going to be very, like, I don't know. I'm getting, like, a visual of him popping up at your door and, like, starting to kiss you or something. Like, and just, like, trying to move things quickly with you. That's just what I feel, okay? So, yeah. Since we have this JM person is... All right, let's do Arshan. Just don't open the door. Arshan. My cat won't be outside my door meowing. Mess. All right, so is this JM person, what is this JM person's true intentions with Arshan? This person that has a crush on Arshan. Person that has a crush on Arshan. What is this person's intentions with Arshan? This person that has a crush on Arshan at work. Yeah, so I do feel like this is probably a fire sign. We have the Six of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. Okay. So right now, it does look like their intention is much more physical right now. You know, it's obviously you guys haven't talked, so I just think right now this person is just attracted to you. And I feel like they intend to kind of like show off for you. I don't know. Like, I feel like this person may start to do things to get your attention in a way. I don't know what the hell that is, but that's kind of what I feel like they're gonna do. So it does feel like it's more, you know, chemistry based and physical interest for right now, okay, from this person. What is this person who has a crush on Arshan? What is their intentions with Arshan? This person at Arshan's job. What is this person's intentions with Arshan? Yeah, we have the Page of Wands and the Four of Wands. So definitely a fire energy here. And I think he told me that that person may be an Aries. So yeah, I do feel like they are going to actually flirt with you. They are going to start to flirt with you if they haven't already. They could invite you. It's something about maybe trying to hang out with you. All right. It's not really giving me y'all going out. It could be like, hey, you want to come over, you know, or something like that's kind of laid back here. Is what I feel. So it's not just completely, I only want sex with you. But right now it is, okay, I'm just trying to pursue this and see where it goes with you. Obviously, you know, most connections start off like that anyway. You know, there's the physical attraction, there's the flirting, and then maybe later comes other stuff. But for right now, yeah, I do feel like this person wants to kind of kick it with you. But I can't tell you that's all they want. No. Not right now. That's not what it's showing. Let me clarify this Ace of Pentacles. Strength. Knight of Wands. Yeah, this person's hella attracted to you. Very attracted to you here. Oh, wow. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, all this freak does is think about you. That's all they do. Yeah, definitely a fire sign. But again, it's saying that this person is still a soulmate though. You know, there still would be some kind of feelings between the both of you. So it's not just sex. It's not just a physical interest. Okay. Now, do they just want a relationship with you right away? No. No. This doesn't give me relationship just yet. But I mean, how do relationships start off? It has to start somewhere. You start off as friends, you know, you go on dates, you hang out, whatever, and eventually things can turn into a relationship, okay? Yeah. So definitely expect some type of invitation from this person. They could invite you over, or they want to come over your place. Or maybe, you know, maybe they could potentially want to go out. I don't know. All right. But this person definitely feels really passionately about you, for sure. Is there any other people that they're interested in? To be honest with you, I don't feel comfortable asking that question because I just feel like it's one of those questions to where it's like, obviously, right? If that person is single, you know, I'm pretty sure they have options, just like we all have people that we may talk to. But if you want me to check to see if they're involved, like with somebody already, then I can do that. Like if they're in a relationship or something. Hello, Tenga. Who is that? That's Portia. Is that Portia? All right, let's see. This person that's interested in Arshawn at work, JM, is this person in a relationship or anything? This person that's interested in Arshawn at work, is this person in a relationship or anything like that? This person that's interested in JM, I'm sorry, in Arshawn, this JM person, are they in a relationship? Two of Pentacles. Okay, so the answer to that is the Two of Pentacles. I mean, I do feel like this person, you know, has options. I think this person might be a desirable person. They may be attractive. So I do feel like they get a lot of attention, or they have people that show interest in them. But this is not giving me I'm in a relationship, okay? Is this JM person in a relationship for Arshawn? Is this JM person in a relationship? Temperance. King of Wands. Yeah, so with this being said, no, this is not giving me relationship. If anything, I kind of feel like this person has been single for some time. I don't know, like I feel like this is someone who hasn't really desired a relationship like that. Okay. They've kind of been just doing their own thing. Maybe they've been focusing on just work and their own life and their interests and their hobbies and stuff like that. I don't really feel like relationships have been their like focus point. Okay. So this may be someone who's kind of been single for some time. Yeah, because Temperance tells me that they just kind of been enjoying their life or something, enjoying their own energy and stuff like that, and not really focused on relationships. Yeah, that's what I feel. I feel like they just really been focusing on them. But don't get me wrong, I do feel like they've had opportunities for a relationship with people. But I don't really think it's something they've been really interested in. The Fool, that's Aries energy. But don't get it twisted. I do think they have options, though. You sent more? Hold on. Okay, so we're gonna add Shay sent at 2 minutes ago, and Portia sent 3 minutes ago. Okay, so Portia is gonna be, and then Shay. What's the energy between Arshawn and JM right now? The energy between you guys right now is really that of who's going to speak their truth first. Okay, who's going to like take initiative and start the conversation, right? Who's going to take action first? Because I feel like there's a desire between the both of you to talk and to stop like avoiding each other. And I feel like you both may be waiting for the other person to say something, to do something, okay? So it's like, who's going to stop the fronting first? That's the energy. So the Magician is Gemini, so there's a desire for communication. Okay. Ace of Swords is a desire for communication as well. The Seven of Pentacles is that energy of waiting. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Queen of Wands is the go-getter. She's the type to take initiative, so you both are waiting for communication and initiative. So, yeah. All right. Portia, what is your question? Oh, I didn't get my charger. Hold on, y'all. All right, Portia, go ahead and choose the deck that you feel you resonate with right now. The Lovers, the Eight of Wands, or the Star. Okay. And Shay, you can also type your question. When will Portia's content creation become fruitful or abundant? When will Portia's content creation become fruitful or abundant? We have the Strength card. So as far as timing, the Strength is giving the number 8, and it's fire, and it's Leo. So it may be saying by Leo season, okay, it could be fruitful. But it being fruitful depends a lot on your courage, your confidence, okay? That's what it's gonna depend on. Your ability to, remain resilient even when it's not so good, okay? And to kind of keep being strong about it. That's what is your, how abundant you will be with this depends on. When will Portia's content creation become fruitful? All right. Once again, we have Leo. I don't know if you have any Leo in your chart, but you're going to need to be determined, confident, self-assured. We also have the High Priestess. Okay. The Nine of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. It's not going to be easy. You're not going to see results overnight, but you're going to need to be patient. All right. I feel like at times you would get into your head a little bit and overthink it. But I think your mind, honestly, is going to be your greatest challenge here. Yeah, it's going to be your greatest challenge. So right now we are, what are we? October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. So I feel like summertime might be significant for you of next year. So like between June and August, okay, is when you could see it being fruitful. That's the timing. Seven of Pentacles does not come overnight. It definitely takes time. But it does say that if you're patient, okay, and you put that work in and you're confident, you don't listen to the things that your mind is telling you, that you can achieve this, okay? How fruitful will it be? How much money could Portia make from her content creation? How much money could Portia make from her content creation? How much money? How much money could Portia make from her content creation? Page of Swords. And when you say content creation, are you talking about like something like on YouTube? How much money could Portia make from her content creation? I mean, I don't feel like it's going to be... I don't feel like it's going to be something to where you're going to see immediate results at all. Okay? I feel like it's something that would be gradually getting better and better over the years. Like, it's not going to be just right away. Okay? So you can start becoming fruitful by summertime of next year, but that doesn't mean that you're going to be at the peak of the most you can make next year. I feel like it would happen over, you know, a time frame of like over the years. Okay, it would get, it could increase. Yeah. It could even be something that kind of like fluctuates just a little bit. All right, because YouTube, even me doing YouTube, I don't get paid the same thing every single month. Okay, it's not a set price. Sometimes you get more or less depending on what the advertisers are paying for their placement of their ads on your stuff. Sometimes they pay little to nothing, and other times they pay a lot, especially with a lot of people doing YouTube now. I'm gonna just tell you from experience, it's not how it used to be. I'm realizing that they're paying way less for ads, because I'm not even making half the amount I was making in the beginning. Okay, and it seems like over the years it's been a little bit less. So it's definitely not something that's stable. I feel like it's something, you know, you would want to have something else on the side, something lined up, and not just strictly YouTube if you're trying to make a living. Okay, for your situation, unless you're some kind of extremely popular, you get what I'm saying? But that's not the reality. That's not always the reality for most people. So I don't think you can just rely on it alone, I do feel like you're going to still have to do something else, okay? Okay, so I gave you all the information for what you donated, my love. If you are wanting more information, then you will need to send more. All right, Shay. Let me see. The cards are not specific when it comes to what kind of brand deals you'll get. It's really not that specific. These are just tarot cards, okay? So I can only, depending on the subject, give you a, you know, a general overview of what it could be, but I'm never promising you a certain deal or a certain anything, okay? But I can definitely give a timing off of tarot. Jay's True Feelings. Is this the same Sagittarius that you just said you didn't want? Especially the one that is playing around. All right, Shay, which deck did you want for your reading? I think it's only something. I got what I wanted, and I can't feel nothing. Where you like, Berkeley? Perfect. Oh my gosh. At least you're working, but girl, I can't feel no place. You said it never seemed like he was playing in your face until after y'all broke up? Okay, well, the cards are going to tell you what the things that you didn't know. Okay. Which one you want? The second? But yeah, the cards are going to always reveal what's really going on. People could seem and do a lot of things, okay? Jay's True Feelings for Shay. Jay's True Feelings for Shay. Jay's True Feelings for Shay. How does Jay truly feel about Shay? How What does Sagittarius truly feel about Shay? The Four of Cups reversed and the King of Wands, how he truly feel with the Devil at the bottom for you, honey. Okay. Another card fell, which is the same card that came out before, which is the Ten of Swords. This individual, his feelings for you are strictly physical, attraction-based, superficial, lustful. Okay, it's like being attached to someone for the wrong reasons, for all the wrong reasons. You and him may have like a karmic connection. So I do feel like you guys have a lot of passion with each other. But when it's good, it could be good. But when it's bad, it's definitely bad. So with that being said, if someone truly and honestly feels like the devil about you, and all these wands cards, which would be the fire suit of energy, passion, lust, excitement, fun, that should tell you all that you need to know. Okay, so with the Four of Cups reversed, this is an energy of him taking or leaving you. Okay, energetically, he can take or leave you. So 1 minute it's like, okay, well, yeah, you know, I want this. Next minute, no, I don't want this. Like, he's very iffy. Okay. It was kind of toxic. It's toxic because the connection is toxic. And his feelings for you are not based on sincerity. Okay. So at the end of the day, it's what I always tell people. You cannot, because a lot of people confuse good sex and chemistry for love and true love, and that is not what it is. Okay? Just because you guys could, you know, be intimate with each other and you guys have passion doesn't mean that you're compatible. It doesn't mean that what this is something real here. Okay? So, ooh, Seven of Wands just flew out onto my lap. You guys have a karmic connection because now we have Judgment and the Devil. You guys have a karmic connection. It's meant to take you through highs and lows, okay? There is a lesson you're supposed to learn from being with him. And that lesson is completely yours to figure out, honey. Okay? Maybe you need to practice proper boundaries because I feel like, you know, he is the type to try to cross them. And he's very good at doing so. He's probably very, I don't know, either attractive, charming. You know, he has some kind of power over you in a way, or that's actually, or that's what he thinks. He thinks he has power over you. So he can get his way and cross your boundaries when he wants. Okay. Well, you're asking me how he truly feels, and that is how he feels. Okay. I don't know. I don't know why you would ask me if you didn't, you know, want the truth. The truth is that this man does not truly, genuinely, authentically, and purely love you. He does not. Okay? He could like controlling you. He could like fucking you. That does not mean that he loves you. And I'm not saying it to be mean. I'm saying it that way you can understand and stop wasting your time. Okay? This connection is karmic. This is not someone that you're meant to have the highest emotional path with at all. Okay? And the sooner that you realize that is the sooner you could stop this cycle, because the Ten of Swords, the minute I seen that from the first time I pulled, I already knew this is a cycle. This is karmic. Okay? Love is not possession. It's not control. It's not just lust. It's not going to take you through highs and lows and, you know, make you scream into your pillow. It's not going to, you know, cheat and want to break, and that's not it. Okay? Yeah, and that's part of why I said that's why I said he could take or leave it. Because 1 minute he could, okay, well, let's try a relationship. Nah, I don't want a relationship. Nah, yes, try a relationship. Nah, that's why I said what I said in the beginning. I think you're not understanding the you're not understanding the kind of connection that you have. You're looking at it from a 3D perspective and not the spiritual perspective. And from the spiritual perspective, he is a karmic partner. So if you don't know what a karmic partner is, I would suggest you just look it up, because once you read it, you will understand what I'm trying to tell you. There is a lesson in dealing with him, which is why you guys keep coming back to each other, why he keeps coming back. Okay, that's the truth. That's the truth. So even if you say, oh, well, keeps coming back. People can come back to people. That doesn't mean that they genuinely love you. Sometimes it's just out of attachment. Sometimes it's codependency. It doesn't mean that they really love you. That has nothing to do with it. I'm pretty sure we've all had exes come back around for their own selfish reasons and want to work on a relationship for their own reasons. But that doesn't mean that it's always a pure reason. And with the devil here, it's not a pure reason. Okay. Now we have the moon clarifying the devil. Okay. So I feel like there's a lot of things that you may not even know about him, that he's even hidden from you, even while y'all were together, that you don't know about. And you just said that he lacked accountability, and that's the moon. The moon is confusing. The moon is something that's hidden, information that's hidden, things that he never told you about. Okay, even his intentions, he's purposely hiding them from you. Okay. Yeah, I came out of a karmic relationship, what, like a year ago? And this sounds exactly the same as shit that I went through. But I stopped that cycle. Okay? You got to take what you know, there's always a lesson in dealing with those karmic connections. But it's not until you figure it out and realize what it is and stop it, it's going to continue to keep going on. So this situation with him is only going to go on for as long as you allow it to go on. Okay? And, you know, you said it yourself that, you know, it's confusing, it's chaotic, and that doesn't sound like it's a healthy situation. So basically, he's the same person that I picked up on in the Gemini reading that I just did. Because it was the same situation. You know, and it's not something that we want to admit to ourselves. We want to give people the benefit of the doubt. Oh, they're this and that. But at the end of the day, you know deep down that something's not right with them. You know that. The thoughts that try to control me. totally, finally, I can't imagine what's hard to see. You love someone like me, finally. Imagine me being free, just when you told me. I'll admit it was hard to see, being in love with someone like me. Anastasia Wilson. Not good enough. You never felt pretty enough. Thing that happened is now gone, 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 gone. Every mistake, every failure, it's all gone. It's gone. Anastasia, are you here? See, you sent money. It's in the past. It's yesterday. It's all gone. All right, go ahead and choose your deck, and you can type your question. What your mother did. So good. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. The first deck. Y'all love that deck today. All right. Yeah, go ahead and type your question. Imagine me being free. Trust you told me. Thank you. What can I expect from Jerry in the near future? You're both Aquarius. Okay. All right. What can Anastasia expect from Jerry in the near future? Are you guys in communication? Troubles, they don't last always. What can Anastasia expect from Jerry in the near future? Just lift your hands and say, I know that I can make. You got the Six of Cups. What can Anastasia expect from Jerry in the near future, Spirit? What can Anastasia expect from Jerry in the near future? The Tower and Justice. Did you guys have some kind of fallout with each other or what? He blocked me further than I blocked him on my social. Okay, I was just about to say that because I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, this looks like reconciliation. Yeah, in the near future, I feel like he's kind of like apologizing here. He's apologizing. He's coming in very like direct, okay? So expect his communication to be very direct and straight to the point, you know, and he's probably going to tell you that he's sorry, or kind of like maybe even explain himself and, you know, give you an apology. You know, he may express his regret for blocking you or whatever and why ever he did it. I feel like he's going to tell you the truth. Something about him being honest with you. She's going to tell you the truth about something. Know your friends and lovers are nowhere to be found. Who will wipe your tears away? And if your heart is broken, just lift your hands and say, was everything just a game? Yeah, girl, I'm not gonna lie. He's gonna be very direct with you. You're gonna get the complete, whole truth from him. What do you mean if it was just a game? Like, do you want to know, like, did he ever really love you or like you or something like that? My life is in your hands. I know that I can stand. May come my way. With him, I know I can stand. Did Jerry ever really like Anastasia? 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 Six of Cups. With him, I know I can stand. Did Jerry ever really like Anastasia? Did Jerry ever really like her, please? I mean, I think he liked you. Did Jerry ever really like Anastasia? I feel like he liked you, but I don't really feel like it went into romantic feelings just yet. Okay? I don't know how long y'all known each other, but it just kind of feels like, I don't know. Like, his feelings are showing up a little bit like, I mean, I want to say friendship. I want to say friendship. Because these cards don't really strike me as emotional or even romantic. Did Jerry ever have feelings or like Anastasia more than a friend? Did Jerry ever like Anastasia as more than a friend? Jerry. Yeah, so what I would say is I think he liked you. No, I don't think it was just a game for him. But I also feel like he was still really trying to figure out like if he liked you as more than a friend or just a friend. Okay. I feel like he was still kind of like working things out, like thinking about it. Okay. It feels like he was still kind of figuring his feelings out. Eight of Swords, Eight of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. So I feel like he liked you, but you can like a friend, right? You can like a friend. That doesn't mean that you like them in that way, but you like your friend. Um, it could have even been something like to where he had like some kind of crush on you, but it's not anything to where I can tell you that he was full on like emotionally desiring you. I don't think it was at that point. And if he's hard to read, he's gonna, in the, like I said, in the near future, he's actually gonna be pretty blunt with you. So he may tell you these things. Yeah, so that's the answer to your question. Did he like you? Okay. So no, I don't think it was just a game for him, but I also don't think his feelings were that mature for you or that developed or even that deep. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards him maybe having more, yeah, just regular feelings of liking you, but it wasn't deep for him. I want to be bad for you. All right. I want to be bad for you. I'm about to celebrate. I won't hesitate to anything to say. It's your place. It's your way. Do what you want to. Do the 6-5 for you. Do the 1-2. I don't care what I'm on to. Pink birthday card for me. Low key, because we just that ill now. Broke the internet at will now. I'm gonna make you feel like you're so special to me. I'm about to take a real celebrate. What the? I'ma have to pump break on the hoe. Real shooter, I don't ever pump on the. Me and Pluto pull up in a new Ferrari trap. Always eating Japanese, so I'ma need a phone. All I did was hold my arm up. What the fuck? I'ma have to pump break on the hoe. Ever pump fake on the hoe. In that new Ferrari jet, always eating Japanese, so I'ma need one for me there. On the show. Why these pictures is surfing and leaving nitty from the low. Two jacuzzis in the sauna. They ain't one. Now she out here facing karma. But got that mean now she's a goner. Could've changed his life. Now that nigga need a yama. Stupid, I'm just like ain't charmer. I'm stopping bags and I don't need it right out the gun. Now I'm talking about the Siri.